And talking about Takotna, talking about the 24-hour layover, I want to really quickly say the guys I think who are going to go for Takotna in their 24. I think Jesse and Brian are going to try to get to Ofer and get to Iditarod for their 24. Maxner, Kaiser, Richie Deal. At this point, they're just a little bit back. They've got strong teams in their best interest, I think. The way they're running their schedule, and I think what they will end up doing strategically, as well as like Matt Failure, Millie, and there's just a whole bunch of other teams. I can't even name them all. I'm not looking at the stats, but are right there, still within striking distance. Obviously, we can see Brent faltering. We can see the chinks in Brent's armor, dropping the dogs, carrying a dog. Brent's got a real strategic thing where works great sometimes where he's camping outside of the checkpoints a lot, getting away from the hubbub, getting away from the commotion, able to focus on the dogs, get restful sleep for himself and the dogs. The problem with that strategy is it doesn't position a musher well to drop dogs because they can't drop a dog if they're camped 30 miles out of a checkpoint and 70 miles to the next checkpoint. You know what I mean? So that doesn't position Brent as well on that front, and he got caught. He got exposed, with his strategy there when he was hauling those big 60-pound huskies on the way to Nikolai across that Mowgli Tusky Trail in the Farewell Burn after he blew through the checkpoint of Roan. So, and obviously, like I said, it's just a burden on those dogs. Brent's not added the race planning sheet before him, but I think the chinks in his armor are showing is something like that can happen to Jesse down the line. We don't know. I don't wish that on Jesse in any shape or form. But what I'm trying to say and suggest is that pack that is right behind. If Takotna's an open checkpoint this year, which it wasn't last year, Dallas in the past has won the race and done well by taking a 24 in Takotna. And, I think this pack that is closing on Brent and Jesse, just a little bit back, but still strong, still strategically positioned, still within striking distance, 100%. A lot of veteran mushers, a lot of veteran dogs, good dog teams. I'm talking again, Kelly Maxner, just because he's got the Dallas team, as well as, the Kuskokwim boys, Richie and Pete and Millie and Matt Failure even. And there's a couple other ones there I'm not mentioning, but they're going to be, I'm guessing, 24ing in Takotna, in Ophir, maybe some of them. But, and they're going to be running these guys down on the Yukon River. And if there's chinks in Jesse's armor, they're going to be catching him out there on the way to Unalakleet and catching him out there on the coast. We're going to see if Jesse's going to